Hi YouTube. I haven't really planned what I'm going to say in this video, so I'm just kind of winging it, but I do want to make a video, so here I am. Today I want to talk about how to better yourself from the inside out. First of all, this is more for a video for people who are depressed, people who don't know how to kind of get out of that negative mind state, because I know that personally for me, it's really hard when you're in depression to get yourself out of that and push yourself to be better and happier, not just for you, but for people around you, because it does affect not just you, but everyone else that you love and care about. So the first step I would say is when you wake up in the morning, just saying to yourself in the mirror, I'm worthy of happiness, I deserve happiness, because it starts there. Honestly, it starts with you telling yourself it, because how are you gonna believe it if you don't say it to yourself every day? You know, I believe that saying these things to yourself just kind of preps you and primes your mind for for being happy, setting yourself up for a happy day instead of waking up in the morning and saying, oh my god, this is gonna be like the worst day ever, just like every other day, no, little hair. No, you want to, prep yourself for a happy day and in a positive way. So yeah, that's the first step. Just, positive affirmations in the morning. Second step, not being down on yourself. I know that's a hard one for, especially, I don't know, maybe both for girls and guys. I'm not really sure for guys, I don't have a guy's mind, but I know for girls it is really hard just with the pressures of the media and everything, how women are supposed to look and society's idea of beauty, So I would say that the second step is just taking care of yourself, waking up in the morning, putting on makeup, or no makeup. If you don't wear makeup, then don't put on makeup, but just making yourself look nice. It starts on the inside, yeah, but I always feel better when I look better, but that's just me. It really does make my mood 10 million times better when I feel confident with myself. It's hard to work up to that, Sometimes I don't even feel confident even with makeup on, even with tons of makeup on, my hair done, clothes looking amazing. I still will be oh my gosh, I do not feel as great as I could about myself. And you just have to work through it, and eventually you'll get to the point in your life and be I'm glad that I'm here, and I don't even know why I was thinking like that in the first place. Third step, kind of spreading positivity. I personally think that it makes me feel amazing to just go and be you look really nice today, says to somebody, whether it be a guy or a girl, anybody likes compliments. Everyone likes compliments, It makes them feel automatically, a little better about their day. Some people are a little rude, and they'll be oh yeah, oh thanks, or just they'll make it uncomfortable. But who cares? You are the one putting in the effort, and at the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna look the best and feel the best because you were the one that said, you look good, and that, I don't know, it just is something very rewarding about complimenting someone else, and meaning it. The fourth step is surrounding yourself with good people. That was something that was really hard for me to learn while I was in high school. But now that I'm out of high school, I kind of value myself a little bit more. So I've kicked out all the bad, negative people out of my life, which has made me actually a lot happier, I'm good with just my significant other, my friends, my true friends that I've had for years, my family. Family is important, they'll always be there for you, and even if they are bad to you, those are the people that you're stuck with forever, so may as well keep a positive attitude with them. But yeah, just kick out all those negative people out of your life. That was something that really did make me feel so much better about myself, because I was friends with these people that were constantly bringing me down. They would tell me that I was just never gonna be, basically just that I was never gonna be good enough or as good as them. So if somebody is in your life bringing you down, making you not feel as good about yourself, this is what I always do. I always put a pros and a cons list for every person that I feel a little questionable about, oh, are they really good for me or not, So I usually just write down a list, pros and cons, and if the cons outweigh the pros, and that's when I am like, okay, this person isn't good for me. The fifth step is to, when you are depressed, when you're in a very depressive episode, to make yourself go out and do something productive, because I know how easy it is to get stuck in your room and just not want to leave and not want to do anything and just be there because you feel like the world is too hard to go out into. No, you need to go out and put yourself out there, because I can guarantee you that surrounding yourself with people will make you feel a million times better than to just lock yourself away in a room and I don't know if you cry or what, but it's not good, and it just makes you, that is a good way to stay depressed forever, is just to stay alone. Don't push yourself to go out, hang out with your friends, go with your mom, your dad, whoever, whoever makes you feel better when you're with them, go with them. Don't just lock yourself away. And if you have nobody like that right now, then put yourself out there, because you will find people that are genuine and caring and loving and that will care about you, who you really are. Number 6, I would say, is also this goes with like surrounding yourself with good people. Surround yourself with people who accept you for who you are, because I know a lot of people who are so fake around everyone and they can never just be themselves, and that's sad. Like, it's sad that some people just they don't feel comfortable enough yet to be themselves, which I don't judge, but it is sad. Like, I was like that for a very long time, where I just didn't know who to be, and I couldn't just choose to be myself because I was afraid. And, I do understand that, but I had to break out of that and just be myself. And now I have a great person in my life, Jacob, who does care about me for who I am, and that's awesome. So, I'm not saying that every person that you meet out there when you put yourself out there is going to be super kind and caring, but there are going to be people out there that are just like you, or who don't necessarily have to be just like you, but who do accept you for who you are. So yeah. 7th, are we at the 7th? Yeah, 7th thing. Just, I would start reading, because that's what I did, to kind of break out of my depression. I would read, and I'm telling you, if you're in a horrible living situation, or just a bad situation, like a bad relationship, a bad friendship, or anything that you feel like you can't get out of at that moment, simply reading a book. This is like crazy, son. So much for a video. Okay, that's a little better. Sorry for my mess, but yeah, that's my shelf. But yeah, books, like, if you're in a bad situation that you can't get out of and you feel like there's no escape, books are your escape. You can create go into a whole nother world just through a book. I know some people aren't readers. I don't know what to say, but that was honestly like one thing that saved me during like freshman, sophomore year, and even middle school. So yeah, the 8th thing is just taking time out of the day for yourself. If you're constantly trying to please other people and you're trying so hard and just nothing is going right, maybe it's time to just step back and take time for yourself. There was a while where I was like not letting myself just be alone. I was always with somebody, or not just in a relationship, but with people, like surrounding myself with too many people at one time. And because I couldn't, if I was alone, I was so afraid of just being sad. So I had to take time for myself. And once I did, that made me realize who I was, it made me realize that I was a unique individual, and that I didn't have to be like everybody else for people to like me. And that in itself made me a million times happier, because I just got to be myself. So yeah, basically, just be yourself. And I know times can be so hard, and sometimes it's not even hard, it's just, your brain telling you that it's hard, and everything feels a million times harder, like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But I can promise you that if you stick through this and just push through and keep trying to just do little things for yourself that make you happy, and surrounding yourself with good people, and just be yourself, you will be happy and things will change. So don't get too down ever to think like that this is never going to change, and that life is just always going to be bad, because I can promise you from somebody who's had a hard life that life does get better and things will be good in the end. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Honestly, this is like such a impromptu video where I just did it and I was like, whatever, you know, like let's see where this goes. And so this is very raw and just how I feel about this. And if you guys I hope this helped you guys, somebody out there, you know, because it was really hard for me. So I probably will make more videos about this topic too, more, because I've had anxiety and depression and many other things, mental illnesses in my life. So I do want to make videos that could help other people with the same problems as me. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, please. Tell me if you guys have any other steps or ways that you guys make yourself happy or get yourself out of that depressive episode, or even something like a depressive year or a month, you know, because it's hard, you guys. So yeah, leave me comments. I hope you guys liked it. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but I did try to make a video that would help someone. So yeah, have a great day, guys.